Hi, everyone. We are here in Studio 360 at F5 AppWorld 2024 in San Jose, California. This is F5's premier application security and delivery conference. Now, I'm joined by ATN from Ingram Micro, CloudLogic as well. Maybe I'll give you a chance to introduce yourself, though.
Absolutely. Well, hi, my name is ATN Gaudiant. I'm with CloudLogic, which is an Ingram Micro company. We're absolutely excited to be representing here at F5 AppWorld in terms of the ability for clients to go do cloud strategy, cloud technologies, and the evolution of the data center. So we're really excited to be talking about that with our clients today.
Very strategic for F5. We talk about multi-cloud, hybrid cloud. You guys are actually out in the field, boots on the ground, figuring this out. So what are the challenges that people are seeing out there when it comes to cloud?
Yeah, a lot of times we see our clients get into a discussion around, well, I should just be in the cloud. And you sit down and you look at them and you usually start with why. What am I hoping to accomplish by doing that? Now, don't get me wrong, there are business cases for doing that. But what we find is that most large enterprises and even medium enterprises today are having to build around a portfolio. I'm going to have some services I design for cost, I'm going to have some services I design for innovation, and I might even have some services I'm going to design for geography. And so helping them build that portfolio, just like you would your financial services portfolio for your 401k or your stockbroker, that's a very similar approach we're seeing IT firms now embracing.
Awesome. Okay, so the solution then, maybe we can dig a little bit more into that.
Of course.
You guys working with customers, you're solving this using that portfolio methodology?
Well, so for example, let's talk a little bit about how F5 fits in. So when we sit down and we work with them around a portfolio methodology, the good news about that is I now have options. The bad news is I now have different surfaces through which I deliver applications, and they all behave differently. Different rules, different controls, they all behave differently. And so what we're really excited about working with F5 and with some of our other network partners is the ability to make that cohesive. Now make that look like one surface, one enterprise to the outside world. And so as they're evolving, F5 gives them that ability to glue the portfolio together and to be able to offer distributed services.
I love this because with you guys being able to see that entire landscape, and you've seen all this messaging around F5, and you've pointed out before that it kind of depends, solutions depend on how things are being deployed, and so this matches up really easily with the entire F5 offering, right? Like you probably see, we have ways that we plug in, but we have this distributed cloud kind of overlay that we're building towards for all of that.
Well, I've been working with F5 for about 20 years now.
Awesome.
So give or take, maybe 15, 20, but we have seen an evolution in what enterprises are doing with applications. In the old days, it was big IP and it was load balancing and it was those types of technologies. Those still exist today. Those are still important. But today it's security. Today we're seeing a lot more of a focus on how do I allow things to communicate in a very controlled, encrypted, safe manner, but still do it quickly and immediately. And so as we start to distribute across that portfolio, that becomes a challenge. And now we're also seeing with the emergence of AI and of course the big buzzword AI, and we're seeing the need for geographical location because, and this is one area where F5's really investing heavily is distributed cloud. So for example, if I'm a financial services firm who wants to run a fraud program, so every time you swipe a credit card, let's say I'm Visa or MasterCard, every time you swipe a credit card, I want an AI model to come back and tell me whether it thinks with likelihood that that's fraud. We want that response to be in milliseconds. So the thing is, if I'm hosted in a data center in Virginia and my customer is sitting in San Francisco, there's a latency or a lag that happens there. The beauty of distributed cloud here with F5 is that I can now have points of presence in hundreds of different places in the United States, and I can now have that single millisecond response time that now allows that enterprise to deliver that in a manner that the customer has no idea it even happened.
Awesome. Love having folks that we can work with that truly understand this broader landscape, understand the customers as well. Fantastic. And maybe out of this, all of this work, you're driving towards outcomes, driving towards success. What does that look like once you've worked with clients to do all of this? What does success look like then?
Yeah, I'll actually take that a step back because we probably need to talk about the problem in order to not talk about the success. The cloud evolution over the last 10 years has happened whether IT wanted it to happen or not. One of the great secrets is that most IT organizations spent the first 5 or 6 years fighting everyone and going to the cloud. And so what happened was departments and developers were encouraged to go to the cloud separately from IT. And so now the problem is you have IT organizations that are trying to figure out how do I get I don't have 5 attack surfaces, I have 500. How do I get control on that? And so when you look at what a good outcome is, it's putting those bumpers, those guardrails that allows those developers to still be able to innovate, but at the same time allow IT to be able to say, maybe we shouldn't do it exactly that way. Maybe we should do it in this way because we can do it at a better cost, or we can do it at a better capability. So that's more of what it is. It's getting that alignment back between IT and the development communities, because it was the wild, wild west there for a little while.
Everybody wins in that scenario.
If you get that cohesive program in place, then yes, because IT can go be the stewards of delivering services correctly, and of course they've got all the rules, which developers don't always love, but when you take them through the journey and you get them to work together, then yes, you can bridge that, and all of a sudden they realize that it's actually their benefit, and then innovation can really accelerate.
The business moves faster at that point. Very cool. Okay, so for folks that want to get engaged with you, where can we send them? Where do you want to send them in order to do that?
Absolutely. So if you're looking to reach CloudLogic, and you can certainly reach out to info@cloudlogicit.com. If you are a reseller, and reach out to your Ingram Micro account manager, they will all of them know how to get a hold of us and work with us. We're really excited to be part of that Ingram Micro family, because it really brings the breadth and depth that a boutique like we were could not bring without bringing the rest of that, the wealth of a $58 billion organization with 50,000 employees across 190 countries. So this is really exciting in terms of supporting our partner community, and something that we're looking to bring for them.
Awesome. Very cool.
Thank you,
ATN, for joining me today. Thank you, everyone, for watching. You can find more videos from F5 AppWorld when you follow us on LinkedIn, X, YouTube, and on f5.com. Otherwise, we will see you on the next one.